Hello, Toon Army! What an absolutely brilliant day to be talking about our beloved Newcastle United, the best team in the world. Right then, let's dive straight into the burning question that's got every Geordie talking today. What do you think about our pursuit of Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest? Are you buzzing about potentially landing this Swedish sensation? Or do you reckon we should be looking elsewhere for our attacking reinforcements? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this transfer saga is heating up nicely. Well, Toon Army. Here we are in the thick of another summer transfer window, and our magnificent Newcastle United is making waves in the market once again. The latest buzz around St. James's Park centers on our ambitious pursuit of Anthony Elanga, the 23-year-old Swedish winger who's been lighting up the Premier League with Nottingham Forest. Let me tell you, lads and lasses, this isn't just any ordinary transfer target we're talking about here. Elanga has been absolutely phenomenal for Forest this past season, and it's no wonder Eddie Howe and our recruitment team have set their sights on him. With 6 goals and 12 assists in 43 appearances during the 2024-25 campaign, the former Manchester United Academy graduate has proven he's got the quality and consistency that our beloved Magpies desperately need in the final third. What makes this pursuit even more exciting is the ambition it shows from our ownership and management. We're not messing about with small-time signings here. We're going straight for proven Premier League quality, and that's exactly what we want to see from the best team in the world. The reported bid of around $45 million or $53 million, as some sources suggest, demonstrates that we're serious about competing at the highest level and giving Eddie Howe the tools he needs to take us to the next stage of our incredible journey. But here's where it gets frustrating, fellow Geordies. Nottingham Forest have knocked back our substantial offer without even entertaining a proper negotiation. Can you believe it? They've rejected our bid outright, and according to reports, they're holding out for something closer to $70 million. That's a massive jump from what we've put on the table, and it shows just how highly Forest rate their Swedish star. Now, I completely understand Forest's perspective here. Elanga has been crucial to their success, helping them secure European football for the first time in decades. He's their crown jewel, and they know that losing him will be a massive blow to their ambitions. Plus, they're under no financial pressure to sell, which puts them in a strong negotiating position. It's classic football business, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating for us Toon fans who are desperate to see our club continue its upward trajectory. What's particularly impressive about Elanga is his versatility and work rate. He's not just a flashy winger who looks good on highlights reels. He's a proper team player who tracks back, presses from the front, and contributes both goals and assists consistently throughout a season. His pace and directness would add a new dimension to our attack, giving us the kind of wide threat that can unlock stubborn defenses and create space for the likes of Alexander Isak and Callum Wilson. The Swedish international's development since leaving Manchester United has been remarkable to watch. Sometimes players need a change of scenery to really flourish, and Forest provided him with exactly that platform. He's matured into a reliable Premier League performer, and at 23, he's entering the prime years of his career. That combination of proven quality and potential for further improvement makes him exactly the type of signing we should be pursuing. But let's be realistic about the situation we're facing. Forest's reluctance to sell to a Premier League rival is completely understandable. They don't want to strengthen a potential competitor, especially when they're building something special themselves. It's the same reason we wouldn't want to sell our best players to teams we're competing against for European places. The question now is whether we're willing to meet Forest's valuation or if we'll pivot to alternative targets. The reports mention Antoine Semenyo from Bournemouth and Mohamed Kudus from West Ham as potential alternatives, both exciting prospects in their own right. Sometimes in football, missing out on your primary target opens the door to an even better opportunity. What's encouraging is that we're clearly backing Eddie Howe in the transfer market and showing ambition to compete with the established elite. This pursuit of Elanga, regardless of the outcome, sends a message that Newcastle United means business and won't settle for mediocrity. Part 2. Strategic implications on what this means for Newcastle's summer plans. Right then, Let's dig deeper into what this Elanga saga really tells us about our beloved Newcastle United and where we're heading as a club. This transfer pursuit is about so much more than just one player. It's a statement of intent that shows the world we're not content to just sit back and admire what we've already achieved. What absolutely thrills me about this whole situation is the level of player we're now targeting. Remember where we were just a few years ago? We were scrapping to stay in the Premier League, watching other clubs snap up the quality players while we made do with bargain basement signings and loan deals. Now look at us, we're confidently bidding $45 million for proven Premier League talent. That transformation still gives me goosebumps every time I think about it. Eddie Howe's vision for the squad is becoming crystal clear through these transfer targets. He wants players who can operate at the highest level immediately while still having room to grow and develop. Elanga fits that profile perfectly. He's already proven in the Premier League, he's got international experience with Sweden, and at 23, his best years are still ahead of him. It's exactly the kind of smart recruitment that's transformed our fortunes since the takeover. The tactical benefits of bringing in someone like Elanga would be enormous for our system. Eddie loves his wingers to be versatile, capable of playing on either flank and contributing both defensively and offensively. Elanga's work rate and pressing ability would fit seamlessly into our high-energy approach, while his pace and directness would give us that extra cutting edge in the final third that we sometimes lacked last season. What's particularly exciting is how Elanga would complement our existing attacking players. Imagine the combinations he could form with Alexander Isak, who's already proven himself as one of the Premier League's most clinical finishers. Add in the creativity of Bruno Guimaraes from midfield and the overlapping runs from our fullbacks, and you've got a recipe for some absolutely scintillating attacking football. The thought of it makes me want to fast forward to the new season already. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the money. $45 million is serious cash, and if Forest are holding out for $70 million, we're looking at a potentially club record signing. Some fans might question whether any single player is worth that kind of investment, but I'd argue that in today's market, quality comes at a premium. When you look at what other clubs are paying for similar caliber players, our initial bid actually represents decent value. The alternative targets mentioned, Semenyo and Kudus, show that our recruitment team isn't putting all their eggs in one basket. That's smart business and shows we've learned from past transfer windows where we might have gotten tunnel vision on one particular player. Semenyo has been brilliant for Bournemouth and would bring similar pace and directness, while Kudus offers that versatility to play multiple positions across the front line. What's encouraging is that we're clearly not being held hostage by any one deal. If Forest won't budge on their valuation, we've got other options to explore. That flexibility and preparation is the hallmark of a well-run football club, and it's exactly what we need to continue our progress. The broader implications of this transfer window are fascinating to consider. We're now shopping in the same market as the established Big Six clubs, competing for the same caliber of players. That's both exciting and challenging. Exciting because it shows how far we've come, but challenging because it means we need to be even smarter with our recruitment to get the best value for money. One thing that's absolutely crucial is that we don't panic buy just because our first choice isn't available. The worst thing we could do is overpay for a player who doesn't fit our system or settle for a second-rate alternative just to make a signing. Eddie Howe and the recruitment team have earned our trust through their work so far, and I'm confident they'll make the right decisions, whether that's meeting Forest's asking price or pivoting to another target. The timing of this transfer window is also interesting. With the new season approaching and preseason training already underway, there's natural pressure to get deals done sooner rather than later. But sometimes the best deals happen late in the window when clubs become more realistic about their valuations or when unexpected opportunities arise. What gives me the most confidence is that this pursuit shows we're thinking like a big club now. We're not just hoping to finish mid-table and avoid relegation. We're actively trying to build a squad capable of competing for European places and challenging the established elite. That ambition is infectious, and it's exactly what this incredible fan base deserves after years of disappointment and frustration. The Elanga situation, whatever the outcome, represents everything positive about where Newcastle United is heading. We're ambitious, we're well-funded, we're professionally run, and we're not afraid to compete with anyone for the players we want. Whether we land a Swedish winger or end up with one of our alternative targets, what matters is that we're continuing to strengthen the squad and build towards something truly special. Well, that's all from St. James's Park for today, lads and lasses. This transfer window is shaping up to be another exciting chapter in our incredible journey. Keep supporting the best team in the world, stay patient with the process, and remember that every great squad is built over time, not overnight. I'll be back with more updates as this saga develops, so keep your eyes peeled and your black and white scarves ready. How are the lads?